Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into the resource or the tool that if I could share any one thing with every single person on this planet, this would be my wish. This would be my tool of building trust within oneself that I would hope that everybody could find at some point. And so let's dive into the short video and how to. And welcome, my name is Jessie Raspiller. I'm a somatic herbalist, and my passions, my pleasures are really helping individuals find optimal balance in this modern world, and in essence, coming home to their true nature. And to me, this particular tool that a mentor shared with me many, many years ago ultimately changed and adapted the way that I move about the world. And we probably all have become familiar with muscle testing at this point in time. And I don't know if, like me, many of you find it difficult to necessarily trust the sway of the body or the muscle tests that you've been provided with. But there's one technique that I find is time tested and without fault that I have adapted and collected into my everyday world. And this is what you may have heard me call permissions breath or the trust breath in the past if you've done work with me. If you come into the spa and you're or the apothecary and you're working towards some new resources, I always ask you to decide rather than having me decide what's most appropriate for you. And I often share this breathing technique. And so it's very simple in nature. We're going to just do a little practice run and then show you also how to attune this to your everyday. So we're going to start with something simple, and one of the things that is most true to us, which is our name. So consider the name in this moment that is most true to you. And what we're going to do is you will out loud say verbally your name in a moment, and I'll demonstrate with mine. And then we'll take a deep breath and just notice. And then we'll do another attunement in a moment. So let's just begin. So my name is Jessie. So as you've said your name, just notice. Okay. And now we want to say something that's not true to us. So it always gets funny and I just look around. Let's say something that's not true to us. You can either look around your room. I'm just going to say my name is Salt Lamp because that's what I see out of the corner of my camera. And then again, we'll take a breath. We'll notice what we notice. So my name is Salt Lamp. That was my breath. And then just notice, was there a difference between the inhalation of something that was true to us, and did you notice a shift with the invitation of breathing with that which wasn't true? And if this didn't totally click just yet, you can try this a few different ways. But for those that really found a resonance and oftentimes recognize that that which is not true to us creates a really shallow sense of breath or a shallow sense of self, if you will. And this resonance that when we are embodied in our truth, we can truly embody the full capacity of breath that we have. And what I will say with that is that we are human beings of a multitude of emotions, a multitude of experiences going on around us. So sometimes the breath that was true to us yesterday may feel different, especially if we come into moments of anxiety and we're using this breath to be a tool. We may recognize that our yes yesterday might feel like our no today. And so one of the ways that you can attune this to make some of the simplest and also biggest decisions in your world is to just simply say, show me my yes and show me my no. And so let's practice that for a moment. And anyone who's still following along and picking this up, this may be another opportunity to practice. So just together, let's say, show me my yes. Notice how it feels. And then say, show me my no. And notice how that feels. The more that we begin to work this muscle, the more that we can really begin to tune the value of trust back into ourselves. I really tuned into this practice during COVID years when I was a business owner and there was a lot of decisions without any real solid information of what was right and what was wrong at many moments of different phases of this journey. And I learned to build a sense of trust with who I am and the business that I was working on and what was most appropriate from the creation that I was giving rise to. And in a time when we live in a culture with so many thoughts and so many opinions and so many sometimes resources coming at us, it's really important that even as we watch YouTube videos or watch Instagram suggestions of things that we do for our health, that we attune to, is this truly in my highest good? And is it in this moment in my highest good? So you can simply work with different products in a way of saying, this is lavender, a local lavender we have here. Is this lavender appropriate for me at this time? And then you tune to your yes or your no. And for me, it's a yes. So let's just honor that. Yes. And so, my friends, this is a really beautiful way to really find a sense of self-empowerment. I, like many of us, have used the phone a friend method for many years to make my big life decisions. And what I found is that it can build a sense of resentment when I don't hear what I want to hear, when I really know it's true to me. And this breath has really allowed the power to come back into my hands. Doesn't mean I still don't reach out to my beloved friends and ask for ideas and ways to look at something a little bit differently. But what I would suggest for you is don't make your big life decisions on this until you've really strengthened the muscle around this. Use this in your everyday world. Have some fun with it. Should I go for a walk? No? Okay. Well, I would like some movement. Should I go for a hike? Yes, that feels more true to me. You can line up lines of questioning here to really find, since this is more of a yes or no with a diaphragm, beautiful ways to embody a world that is more in rhythm to your true nature. And so even as you watch this collective collection of videos that I share with you, I really encourage you to begin to offer yourself this as a tool of, we just also recorded the companion video to this, is Black Spruce in my highest and good, and is this particular treatment and this protocol something that I need right now? And no, maybe it's not. Maybe it will be next video series that we do around cypress, which is another incredible oil with the same point as Black Spruce that I'm excited to share. And so I hope that you have found this helpful, and I hope that you will do my life's work alongside of me and share this video with somebody. I have all my students tell me how once they find this resource, they tell everybody. It's all I could hope for the world, is that they find this tool in their hand, in their toolkit, when they need those moments of confidence and trust built within them. And so go ahead, share this video off, save it, come back to it later, and then make sure that you subscribe for all of the future adventures that we have together. And in the meantime, I wish you well. I wish you lots of curiosity, and I hope you venture well.